Greetings, welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Jefficho. My co-host is always Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
Lower Deck, Season 4? Season
3?
Episode 4?
Wish it was Season 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all blur, Chris. It's all blur. It's one big comedic blur.
Mm-hmm.
This was a great episode. I had a lot of good quotes.
Yes, I really liked this one. Yeah, we had a lot of good jokes in this. We got to really explore the ship. There was a lot of neat things we got to see.
Yeah, we got to see parts of the ship we don't normally get to see.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also got to learn a lot about engineering, and they're incapable of not fixing things.
Yes, everybody's a Scotty or a LaForge type.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even LaForge knew how to relax.
Did he?
Yeah. On the ship, he'd meticulously plan his dates.
Yes.
And he found it very relaxing. More fiddles.
Maybe him and Boimler got that in common. He was messing around with his electric violin at the start. I think we saw him get booted off the stage with that violin a couple seasons ago.
Yeah.
We got an ancient mask situation here. What now? This is like the third time it's happened. Stop touching masks!
I will rebuild my palace!
No. Captain, there's a Zen rocks tilling his fields in the spring. The spring!
You cannot contain!
I really enjoyed the opening to this of the captain in the mask.
Mm-hmm.
Just flying around possessed, changing the entire hall. And
Yeah, and I love how in this show we just skate past these things. Everyone's down there just minding their own business. Like a main Star Trek story just comes by. It's like, well, all right, guess this is what we're doing now.
Yeah, I mean, I nodded, but I don't love how we just skip past it. We should have spent so much more time on masks.
No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. There's a main story, and all the bridge officers are dealing with that, and we're farting around trying to get a room.
I do like that they spent time like actually taking it out of the systems and stuff, because like I think it just all disappeared in TNG.
Yeah, actually, I don't remember exactly what happened.
Yeah, it all
just
disappeared,
reverted.
and the only thing that remained was Data's mask.
Okay. Let you be the authority on masks.
Yeah, it's a great episode. Very popular. I think everybody loves it.
Everybody's aware of it.
Yeah. I love the captain talking to the engineer, and she's just like, "You need to relax," and this and that, and he's just like slaps.
I'm
Shax.
not weak. Yeah, that
I'm
was.
not weak. Slaps. Yeah, get it all out. Get it all out. And he's just like,
That was.
One more.
Yeah, that was probably the best gag, and like Shax's face is just so flat after that. You're like, really, really.
Not weak. I barely felt that.
Yeah.
Oh, more work. Great.
You can admit when you need a break. It's not a sign of weakness.
I'm not weak.
Let it all out.
This little breakdown is exactly why I arranged a
Ordered vacation, and conveniently, there's a planet there for that, where
Yeah.
they just deal in stress relief.
Well, I don't know if it was the planet. I think they were just on the ship.
Oh, is
And,
it the ship of the planet?
Yeah. I think they were
okay.
on the ship there.
I thought like the spa was on the planet,
I,
and all the ships visit the planet.
no, because they were. What was the name of it? It was like the Halo or the Angel or something. That's what they were on.
I don't know.
It was something like that.
Wasn't Angel 1, was it?
No, it's not Angel 1. It's not Angel 1. But I think this was probably, related to the medical ship we'd seen previously, the Ship of Freaks, because we had the same species from the animated series originally that was the captain of this one.
Yeah. And they were in this episode or show before. We also got to see the Pasteur.
Yeah, we saw the Pasteur, and we saw an Andorian cruiser. A lot of little ships today.
Too far back. We should have just got a nice little zoom by, show me the ships.
Yeah, well, those were the two I recognized. I think there was another one or two that maybe I didn't quite get, but it's all a reference to something.
Yeah. There was a puppy room down there. There was a mud spa and a Klingon training room.
Oh my god, the little one-leg puppy, or the
wheelchair puppy?
Wheelchair
Yeah.
puppy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, they were adorable.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if maybe was that a reference to like that one Q episode with I think her name was Amanda. And she was.
Well, you
she
don't
was
remember
just, like,
Amanda's name?
she was
Prettiest
just-
Q that I know.
She was just manifesting puppies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
It felt like that.
Well, that was a puppy themed episode because I mean, Crusher became a dog, barking orders. Yeah. They get the little bracelets, and they'll be green if they're
they're
calm
chilling.
and
Yeah.
not stressed. I think
Yeah.
everybody was yellow at the time. And then at one point, Captain goes black. But I love that they're in the sand garden and they're just like...
Yeah, I called that immediately.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, they're making some kind of schematic here.
Yeah, and then massage, girls get massaged, and she's like, "Oh, good, you're relaxing. Yeah, really loosening these bolts." And she's working on a thing down there, and then just like the other guy was doing it too, but he didn't get caught.
Right there. That's the spot.
And Sin, working out all those kinks.
Oh, yeah. It's just about ready to get tested.
I'm sorry, excuse me? This is unbelievable.
Sorry, was I the only one sneaking in a little build time?
Relax, why would they relax?
There are a lot of good gags and a lot of good one-liners in this too.
Yeah, and we do know that, like, this is harping on this so much, but, like, this is how Starfleet engineers relax. Like, you just let them tinker with things. You know, like when we try to punish Scotty in the original series, you know, he's confined to his corner. He's like, "Oh, that'll let me read my technical manuals." And it's like, you can't win with these nerds.
So they have like actual scheduled vacations. They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I still have plenty of vacation time set up." Captain starts freaking out. Her wristband goes black, and
Everyone's not relaxing the way she wants them to relax.
yeah, she's the problem, Chris. Well, she's overworked them. She even admitted that on the ship.
Yeah.
And then there's like another big job coming up too, so that pushed the engineer over the top there. And so the engineers do what they did best, Chris, and they built a pod
Yeah.
to relax her in 10 seconds.
Yeah, we have built this robot that completely invalidates your entire job here, lady.
Yeah.
So she wasn't too happy about that, but yeah, it's hilarious.
And it worked. I really like the engineer to lay around their wristbands. And
Yeah, that was cute.
use cucumber to
What
make
were
them
you
all
thinking?
go.
Well, the enzymes in the cucumber. Shut up.
Yeah, that was a great story. And then we get the lower decks crew. Delta ship wants to rig this lottery for the quarters. Apparently, deck 1 was going to have 4 empty quarters.
Yeah.
We learned that it was actually deck 4 had 1 quarter. But they were going to engineer their way around. You thought we got a mini Murph.
I thought, yeah, the little slug thing that Tendi was chasing around at the start that reminded me of Murph. It
Yeah.
was sort of a similar color gradient. Maybe the mouth was kind of the same.
Well, Murph's a dog, and that's a slug.
Yeah,
So, come on.
he's a slug dog.
Slug dog?
He's a
Wow.
gooey slug dog.
It's funny, I did like 10 episodes brought you with you, and you never called him Slug Dog then.
I'm sorry.
Luffy, get back here!
Could be a little origin story for Murph, maybe. Maybe Tendi created Murph.
Well, I think it's just, it's just one more thing of lower decks doing a wink and a nod to something.
No, you don't think it's going to develop? You don't think we're going to get any carryover?
It could be.
Because we got some carryover in this one with Bold Boimler.
Yeah, I love what we're doing with Bold Boimler and how, like, Mariner's just like, oh my god.
I love that. She's like, oh, you're going to become an engineer, and you're going to become this, and you're going to get your own ship, and Bold Boimler's going to die for being too bold.
Yeah, yeah.
Start going through conduits. I like how they mention the retrofit or whatever, and they don't label anything.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's stuff that's not on the schematic.
We're getting way too much information about Tawna and Shax. They're into some wild shit on the
Yeah, a
holodeck
little
there.
Bonnie and Clyde roleplay in there.
Yeah,
And they turn the safeties off.
yeah.
I thought that's what,
very Tawna.
I thought that's what pissing Shax off. Be like, come on, this is ridiculous. Why are we turning the safeties off? But no,
Yeah.
it's I want to do some. He probably wanted to do some more crying and
He didn't-
singing or
yeah.
some pottery.
Yeah, he wants to do. He needs an emotional connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna learn the secret of how she lost her tail.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just wanted to hook up and make the hostages watch, Chris.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Tawna's a freak. I think
Yeah.
we knew this.
Yeah.
I've never told anyone how I lost my tail.
Oh, yes.
Tendi, come on. No. I've always wanted to know. Hey, can we set the mood?
Computer, resume program.
So underneath the hydroponics base, just like
Yeah.
this mud hallucinogenic place.
Yeah.
The air
Yeah, we
quality
got a
doesn't
trip.
affect Orion's, but
Mhm.
sure did affect the other two.
We got a little bit more Temerian language, which I think they have a blast writing for. Something about like his mistress slitting his throat while
Yeah.
he's pruning the flowers. I'm like, shit, that's a pretty hardcore metaphor, buddy, but alright.
We even had Tendi spanking Mariner to get her out of there.
Yeah, and I really liked Mariner's reaction when Tendi apologized for making her hatch.
Yeah.
She was just like, it was really comfy in there. Like, she was She needed a moment.
Didn't focus on it, but like in the roots, there was like a dead body.
Yeah, that was just in there. There was a skeleton in there.
Somebody went down there, hallucinated, and died.
So I wonder if that's if there was a deleted scene, because like I guess it doesn't have to be like like maybe one of the plants, you know, is slightly carnivorous in that way.
Yeah.
It's just like something they fed to it.
Well, this is on Paramount Plus, buddy. So there's really no reason to delete the scene.
I've seen deleted scenes on the Blu-ray.
Screw you.
Yeah.
Stand by that statement. Screw you, Chris.
Okay, fine.
Beta shifters? What the hell are you freaks doing down here?
Same as you, Delta Shift.
What took you so long, huh? Tuckered out from staying up past your bedtimes?
You know what? Yeah, we're tired and we've been through hell to get here.
So they're running Delta Shift?
Mm-hmm.
They'll have to wait for this hatch to open.
And they're bonding.
They are. They're bonding. They're just like, we just don't like each other because you're awake and we're asleep. And
Ransom's got a churro caveman wife.
Yeah.
Just like Riker.
He turned into a caveman at one point, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like they didn't even wait. It sounded like one of the Alpha Shift people just overrided it. Cause she's just like, oh, I got it over, and then the door opened and then just jumped through. Screwed over Beta Shift. And then they find a hatch, but it's not on the schematics, and boom, Boimler goes down there.
Yeah.
And
it works out great. Everything has worked out great for Bold Boimler, but Mariner is still just poo-pooing this whole thing.
I don't know, Anti-Grav Boimler almost died.
No, he was fine.
Yeah, the deflector shift.
He's
shield.
fine.
I love that Shaq's like, can I phaser these asteroids that are coming? Like, no, that's
full
what deflectors
phasers
are for. Just turn that on.
Yeah.
Commander, small asteroid cluster is approaching. Should I target with all phasers?
What? No, this is what we have a deflector for. Reroute power and let the dish take care of it.
That room was direct reference to Into Darkness.
Yeah.
Like when they had to realign the warp core or whatever.
I think I've seen that room before. So, I don't know if that's direct reference.
Really? I think it was designed the same there.
As I can tell you the differences there is that was just the long tube, and the other one was like a built-up thing with another thing over it because it shoots the laser down. You got to kick it into place.
Okay, well let's take a look at them side by side on the video.
Oh, I don't have to. I have it memorized.
And then someone can tell me what.
Some of us don't forget the legend of Into Darkness.
Oh, fuck that movie.
I've seen it so many times. I love the cast so much. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, yeah,
cast great.
Was fine.
Just great.
Cast was fine.
White Khan just makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Still, at least he was British. They got that down.
He did it, like, the acting was good from Cumberbatch.
I mean,
he's a good actor, but I don't know why he's there.
Smart. Khan smart. Two things.
Yeah.
British,
sure.
smart.
Great.
Nailed it.
Okay, good. Whatever, moving on.
So they get to the panel and they realize it's just one quarter, and they're just like, that's just gonna screw us over. We won't be able to hang out together. And so they just decide not to do anything, and maybe they put Alpha Shift's name or what Alpha Shift put themselves in.
Yep.
And then Alpha Shift at the end is very happy because they're just gonna share a room.
Yeah, they just got a party room now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe they're sharing that one room.
God, they just put 4 beds in there, and now it's like their private party quarters.
Oh, why didn't we think of that?
I don't know. We were tired.
Hey!
And Rutherford comes back, he's like, why didn't you just get a party room?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and they're just like, calm down. He's like, I am relaxed. I came from a spa.
Yeah.
I was like, man, there are some great lines in this episode.
Yeah, this has definitely been the standout of the season so far. Everything about this was great.
Yeah. There was no downtime.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there were any jokes that didn't land.
Mm-hmm.
It's all very good. So?
I guess that was the final thoughts.
No.
No?
Final thoughts, Chris?
Final thoughts.
Give me some final thoughts.
It's great. It was a great time. I liked seeing more of the Cerritos. This was basically all character work. We got so much stuff from just like Tawny and Shax, and more stuff from Boimler and Mariner. And Tendi, I guess Rutherford didn't really do too much for character this one, but we had a lot of fun with the engineers. And this show's great. Everyone in charge of it needs to keep doing what they're doing, and I want to see more.
We need to make a tether. Anti-grav boy.
I was just gonna say the classic, they need to relax. Maybe the engineer needs to get laid, but then I remember, like, no, he's got to stay virgin because he's Prince.
Yes.
And he ever ascends to the throne.
Yes, that's important.
Yep. Other than that, I already gave my final thoughts. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching.